All right, Glen Monroe, Smith, responder, minister, National Service Field Correspondent. So this is VRCM SKYWARN AM Brief at 5.26.2017. I'm at the National Weather Service page here, and we're looking at the today and basically the weekend forecast, because we have Memorial Weekend for all those who observe it. I never get a day off, so I don't get that. Weather: scattered thunderstorms, large hail, damaging winds for Friday. That's today. Saturday, SPC. Saturday, severe weather, Saturday afternoon and evening with damaging winds, large hail, a few tornadoes. All concerned? Well, that's us. Ministers, responders, and spotters are going to be alerted and activated, of course. That's the word from right from all of us. And we've got our heads together. So severe thunderstorms are likely Saturday afternoon and evening, with wind gusts to 70 mile an hour, golf ball sized hail, and a few tornadoes possible. And we've been able to come up with what they call a model simulated radar forecast. So we invest a large time and resources for this kind of stuff. Even though some people don't utilize it or appreciate it, or the personnel that use it. So there's pretty much what's going on. And so they issue some, if you're going to be camping or on the lake, if you're not one of the natives, which is the people, you're a commercial tourist, and you're going to be in for a world of fun. You know better than that. If you're one of the people and the natives, you know better. We have tornadoes here. I mean, you must be an amateur. Anyhow, but if you're traveling through commercially or a tourist, right, you probably don't get it. Anyhow, so here it is. You can go down here and click this button. It shows you the radar and all that. Here's the map. Here's some suggestions for all you who camp. I'm here for camping Memorial Weekend, lake safety, Talking about boating with electronic equipment. I don't recommend it. Don't use any electronic equipment during lightning. Especially if it's pulling a negative charge, you will get struck. You won't like it. Ask all the kids. They have iPods that have been hit by them. If you don't believe me, just come to one of the seminars every once in a while and we'll show you a couple of them. They like to come up there and show them how they got zapped by a lightning bolt. Anyhow, so that's what we got coming up. Right? So you download the situation report. They'll give you a PDF. Download that. I don't really need it, because you can get it off the Radar Express, or you can just get it off your National Weather Service weather radio, or you can just go look around and say, hey, the tornado's coming, let's get the hell out of here. That works, if you're knowledgeable of what one is. Here's the SPC computer model that we've been able to come up with. They're actually pretty good at it these days. We invest a lot of resources, manpower, and stuff to try to pull this off. And here's what I was trying to say: is this is necessary. Spotter activation is, we've been reactivated. If you're part of the National Weather Service, but just being one of the people, natives, concerned individual, group, right? Minister's response and spotters. That's pretty much. Here's the briefing. It's several pages. So, long story short, I got to get to the earthquake part. Just let you know what's going on. It's typical, usual stuff for us. But we can formulate a awareness, communication, escape route, and a safe zone. Earthquakes. We got them. Y'all didn't think we had those, right? Get out of your car every once in a while. You might feel the ground move. Fault line. South Carolina, all the way through Tennessee, goes all the way through Missouri to Nebraska, through Wyoming. See it? It comes out right around here. I think this area is called the Puget Sound, British Columbian area. I've hiked all this area. I've hiked all this on foot, all the way from way down there, the Gulf of Mexico, all the way up to Manitoba and Ontario. It's called the Valley, just to get a survey of all the trees, plants, and fungi, the people, and the indigenous natives, also known as people. Okay, so you have civilized and you have naturalized. So which one are you? That's the map. That's what it looks like. That's the current activity. Here's the stats. I tried to let everybody know that we got activity here. We got, right, weather, water, right, earth, wind, and fire. Oh, Stroud, Oklahoma. You know that guy with the weird knife? You know, it's got the mirror on it. You know, he tries Lee Stroud, what's his name? Anyhow, he's got an earthquake in his backyard. And it gives you the stats. It says most, significant, largest, local, nearest, news, what to do, closest to you. That's the one I'm always concerned about. But like I said, these are reported. Some of the earthquakes are not going to be reported. They have occurred, but they're not reported. It's not on. It's not documented. There you go. I use this one. That's my fave. Oh, works the best. It's fast. That's what we go for. Anyhow, Glen Monroe, the Roman Gnome, and as usual, I'm pressed for data and time because I'm trying to do what everybody else does, is just be out here in the public, make everybody aware. Explain to people, make them aware, right? Awareness, communication, escape routes, and safe zones. Where can we go? Where can we go? Well, the reason why I like this earthquake app, for another reason. GPS location, there's me. Little blue dot. There's all the activity. Terrain map. See the satellite image? You see anything going on up here? Nope. Looks pretty peaceful to me. San Francisco. All the gold in California. The Gold Rush Trail. And we decided not to go. We stayed here. See all the activity we have? And you can even see the little city areas. So if you're traveling, this will give you an idea. Remember, we talked about population density. So population density. And then I have like the top 20 things that most people from these populated areas suffer from. Fungal infections. Ew. Leprosy. Staph infections. So that we talked about population density and common disease vectors. Okay, population density, disease vectors. And I hate to sound all scientific and goofy about it. I'm not. I'm just being strategic. I'm like, okay, I'm a man. I got a family. I'm an elder of the community. People depend on me. I got to be able to figure out where are we going to go, what are we going to do, and right. I'm trying to encourage them to be natural. Just be naturalized. Be a native. They don't want to. They want to be civilized. Something about Columbus. I was like, I don't hang out with Columbus. Right? I'm one of the natives. I'm not a slave. Columbus wants to make a slave out of you. I don't. Anyhow, there it is. So there's the map. Pay attention to your terrain. Pay attention to the earthquake issues. Right? You have terrain maps, earthquakes, commercial tourists, and we just call them idiots. We have a lot of idiots come through here because look where I live at, on a major highway. And it's a women's college. And most of them don't like men. Anyhow, there you go. So keep this in mind when you're doing the earthquake review and stuff, that this terrain map can be also handy and used for other things. It also points out where the cities are at. So population density, disease vectors, earthquakes, weather. Try to put all that into one little category, right? And then avoid it. Go around. All right, Glen Monroe out of here. Once again, over.